beaches and luxurious resorts make Goa on the western coast of India a tourist hotspot for people around the world.
We really enjoy it. We just arrived here a couple of days ago, but we really enjoy it.
Tourism drives the economy here in Goa, but it comes at a price. A new study found that tourists actually use 8 times as much water than local Goans, who during peak season sometimes only get access to running water for 2 hours every other day.
Goans used to depend on wells in their neighborhoods for water, but the population in the small state triples during the peak tourist season, and with no proper sewage systems in place, many wells have become contaminated, forcing locals to rely on the erratic public supply.
We store water with plastic barrels and all, and we keep for emergency. And when water is there, we have to fill that plastic tanks and all, and we have to keep. Otherwise, there's no water. Barrels are even dry.
But while the locals' access to water is draining, just down the road, water flows freely in the resorts, where tourists enjoy fountains, fish ponds, and splashing in the pools. That's because hoteliers can afford to dominate the limited supply, even if they do so illegally. Most five-star hotels get water from tankers, and most tankers operate without a license. They take water from local wells in neighborhoods where extraction is banned by law.
Water supply is required. So right now, if there is shortage of water, or whatever shortage the hotel feels or the restaurant owner feels, he has to buy from the tankers. No doubt it is illegal, but he is forced to buy.
The average tourist enjoying Goa's water features is here for less than a week, willing to pay up for short-term fun, but most are unaware of the frail future in this coastal community.
In my perspective, I'm going to stay here only for 3 days, and I don't think I would be that much of a concern on them.
For those born and raised here, the disparity is infuriating. Half the population relies on tourists for their livelihood, although it's one that leaves them without access to a basic human right.
I personally get very angry because I know, you've lived here, you've grown up in this area, so you kind of say, like, is this fair? Is this just? Any system should be a fair system, especially to the people here. So we always come down to the question is who actually benefits from tourism and at whose cost.
But with no limit on how much water can be bought, hotels will remain the highest bidder, leaving the locals hanging out to dry. Priya Sridhar, RT, Goa, India.